Hello, it is I, and I am back after like almost a full year of not recording. I finished a sketchbook in the meantime, and I hate it. You'll see later on how I go through some things, and it's not very good, to say the least, but at least I have a video here for you. So, sketchbook number 7, I have stickers. I got this at a tattoo convention. I got this at a thrift store. I forget the name of this artist, but I bought all of her stickers, all of her posters, all of her everything. She's great. Sketchbook number 7, and bump it in because I love him. Smaller sketchbook, hand-sized. This is the size I'm used to working with. That is, if I am drawing and actually working with it, then this is the size I normally reach for. As you saw from my last video, I do not do well with larger sizes when it comes to sketchbooks. So let's just get into it, and let's hopefully I stop saying all the time. So I started on September 4th, 2023, and it hit January 15th, 2025. That's a long time. Ooh, wiggle my phone a little bit. So I started off strong, because I started this as soon as I finished my last sketchbook, and going with my pointillism, starting off great. Some stars, side profile, some more stuff. I really like how that came out. I use a lot of microns, and I found out that I love this micron PN. No idea what it means, but I do love it greatly. I love this pen. It has like a felt tip like they all do, but it's able to get, or I guess it's not felt. What is that? I don't know. But either way, ooh, let's not destroy the nib. It's great. So, continuing on, I like how these eyes came out. I find most of my reference pictures on Pinterest, and I just slap them down in here how I see them. No idea what that is. 8-ball. This was done with one of these kind of ink pens you just scribble on. They have individual bristles at the tip, which I think is really good. But they do dry out really fast, so you do have to sit here and like squeeze it for like, I don't know, a minute, not a minute, a couple seconds, but it is inconvenient. This was supposed to be Inktober 2023. Ended up not doing anything. Ooh, sorry. Ended up covering up a lot of what I did. And I did most of my Inktober stuff, even with Inktober 2025. I separated on separate pieces of paper. I don't have any with me because I didn't like any of them. Here's some more ink, and then this is one of my first times actually coloring with color pencils. I have a bunch Prismacolors. I have 2 packs like this, and some random Crayola, and like the color pencils you get in like the art boxes that everyone gets you for Christmas since you were 10 because you said you like drawing. So here's with me with like realistic skin tone, but color pencil. I liked this so much better as a sketch, and then my ink did. I was so disappointed. And then my friend got me reading Jujutsu Kaisen. Kozen? I don't know. Don't ask me how to pronounce anything. I have no idea. But, so I did a little sketch of whatever the hell his name is, because I do not remember. And then this is kind of where, as you can see, it started getting bad. Here's me trying to get out of it by making another OC. I've never drawn him again, don't know who he is, what he is, but I think he turned out nice. I like it, except that long ass neck, that's crazy. This is Van. As a child, I watched like, you know, like those little robot fighting videos where like they have like the ring, everyone's watching, it's great. I started, when I was a kid, I watched that, so I am like, in my brain, I'm like, I technically know how robotics works. I don't. I'm not an engineer. I'm not a robotic technician. I just think they look cool. And I know how bone structures kind of work, maybe, sort of. So I created Van, a volleyball that is a robot, because, yeah. Yep. Here's me doing some more ink stuff, because that is what I tend to go for. I like these blobs. I really like how these came out. They're very ordinate, or how does that word go? I'm not sure. But I do like the twists, the turns. I like how I spaced out these. I should try that again. But I do like how, plus this is like not easy to do because you do have to be like focusing still. Like I cannot have caffeine for 2 hours before this. I cannot be shaky. And there's that one, which I feel like I could have done better. I probably will retry again, but I didn't like this one when I did it, just because it's so uneven. But I'm doing traditional, so stuff isn't going to be perfectly symmetrical. I don't know why I get on myself about it, but I do. I do like the shape, I do like the design. I just wish I had executed it better. I do like that one. I feel like that one could go on like a bookmark or something. That's okay. Here's me attempting to draw my OC Kari. That's the most you're gonna get at all. But look at this hand. Look at this hand. I was drawing Miles because I love Miles. And I stopped after I did that. And I'm like, I can't do anything else. I tried doing his legs. I can't. That hand, though, delectable. I did ink. I got this fancy calligraphy ink. It says black, but it comes out blue. So they kind of lied to me about that. It's fine. I was gifted that, and it's like years old. I started getting into Call of Duty. Fun fact about me, I play too much. Too many video games. Too many hours, just way too much blue screen, and too many video games. And my dumbass decided, let's do Call of Duty. So, yeah. Yep. Modern Warfare 2. This is gonna be Alejandro, but I kind of gave up after I did his face shape. Little tiny boys. I love him. That was with my brown India ink brush tip pen, and it gave up on me. And I've never been so disappointed. But these they absorb my attention span. I don't know what about them. I just love them. I love doing the shapes. I love filling them in. I like doing colors. I like doing it in graphite where I do like gradients. Here's Van again. I didn't space out his arms properly or his legs. Because technically the hydraulics would have to be, not hydraulics, I don't know what they're called. But they would have to be more angled in order for them to actually like make him kind of look like he's walking, or for him to actually be able to walk. And I wanted to get the gears behind his head that kind of holds everything together, and kind of that's where his brain is. But I don't do that. But I do have the wire placing down, and I like how I did that. So, but I wish I'd spaced everything out so much better. Here's what I was talking about, the graphite. I do them a lot at work because we have really long gaps in between customers. So I kind of just take a sticky note, start doodling. There they are. As you can see, these are kind of like my safe haven. The little bit of art I do, in between art block. Ooh, never mind. Eyes. I like this little. And then dog thing. More eyes. Color pencil. Here's me crying because I cannot draw. I like that one. I am Batman because, yes. me with blood on my face, because, yep. This anime. I do not remember the name of it. This came out, I cut this out of my old sketchbook, because I had done a whole page of, like, trying to draw, like, their outfits and everything. Didn't work out, so I just cut out his head. And I do not remember the name of the anime, or the name of the character, like always. So, if you know who he is, comment down below. I know he has a sister, like identical twin sister, even though you really can't have identical brother or sister, so I don't know. But, some scribbles on some post-it notes. Fun fact about these are actually conversations I was having with a friend over the phone, and I just, while he was talking, I was just scribbling everything down, and it became a quintupled mess. So if you can read anything out of that, good for you. It's not going to be important. So here I did start an OC named Ivan. He's my Call of Duty OC because I am obsessed. He's a giant Russian man. I do not like that one, but it has the placement of his hair and a little bit of his scars. He's more like this build. I want him to be a little chunkier than this, but I do like having like the little bits sticking out. You know what I mean? Yeah, totally. This one, I feel like this is good, but I want him wider. I want him chunkier. Here's me attempting to draw him. He looks wrong. He looks very wrong. I did like a clear sticky note to try and like enhance what I liked about it, but it just didn't really turn out. I was attempting to sketch his tattoos because he is Russian, so I wanted to do like I got a lot of reference images on Pinterest of like the Catholic kind of, but at the same time like Russian mafia kind of tattoos from like the 80s, 90s to the later years. Yucky, I tried to draw him in like my doodly style, but it did not turn out. Yeah, me trying to get back into graphite is going to kill me. Oh, and then this was the start of Inktober 2024. Do I have the list of it? I don't think I have the list. But I did some of them. And I make all my Inktober lists. I get like the stuff that I like off of the official Inktober lists, off of like Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And then I just make them here. So Stefan, my OC Stefan, but he has lower bottom teeth, which is not true. That's why it's kind of separate, because normally he only has this part. Yeah. And then me covering up something I did not like with a little doodle from work. There's me and my dog Spencer. Look how cute I drew him. We actually lost my other dog, Jasper. We had to put him down. So that was a huge hit to everything. So I was glad I'm able to at least sketch Spencer. So this is Kari, actually. You get to see her for once. This is Kari. This is her youngest daughter, Inaria. This is her older son, Kristoff, when he was younger. So they're part of a D&D campaign. She is the queen. She has like 8 kids or something, and it's like a whole campaign thing. And my friend, who is the player, it's a solo campaign. He plays a wizard that had, he came from poverty, got a scholarship to like the Royal Magic Academy School, Zeus, and where he met Kari. But they had to separate because she got arranged marriage after her mother passed, and after she graduated, to which she had 8 kids with her arranged husband kind of thing, and there's like secret corruption. It's great. I love DMing for it, but I wish I could just draw Kari more because I love thinking about her and her kids and her dynamics with everybody. No idea who that is. Sort of can. I've been drinking the Canada Dry Fruit Splash. Not really, it's too bubbly for me. More Ghost, because, yeah. So, this is Amelia. She is third oldest. So there's Kristoff, Abel, Amelia, Emerson. Then there's Aspen, Victor and Vince, and then there's Anaria. Victor and Vince are like the bowl cut, creepy, like shining twins. I love them. They're so mean. Aspen is gonna be like kind of behind Emerson, because Emerson was born albino and he was cursed at birth because of like campaign stuff. So he's like, "Ugh," even being like 10 years old. So Aspen came after him, and with Emerson being blind due to how his albinism and everything, Aspen is always like trying to be loud. He has like musical instruments that he plays all the time, like tambourines and everything, trying to get Emerson to dance with him or just experience things outside of his blindness. And Narya's a daddy's girl. Not really, she's actually a mama's girl. But Kristoff doesn't want to be a daddy's boy, but since he's the oldest, he's kind of mistreated a lot more and has higher expectations from his father. Abel, he's the sweet, dumb, big, little, I say little, but he is massive. He's going to be the biggest of the family. Amelia, since this is a matriarchal kingdom, she will take after more of her mom, and she will eventually be queen. But she goes against a lot of the standards. She's a fighter. She's herself. And this is me kind of like the last huzzah of the sketchbook, or at least trying to. So trying to get back into inking. Oh, this is a part of, not safe for work, by the way. This is a part of Inktober. Yeah, and I combined a little bit of Inktober with it, and then, anyways, head. Yeah, that's just that. And then this is like the last huzzah. I mean, it's so boring. This was Inktober. These weren't Inktober, but they're little ghosty dudes and creepy dudes I did. He's so croquette. I love him. This was Inktober. I cast Boom, because sometimes I do wish I could just explode. Blank pages, because Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ripping my skin off. Vent shit. Ooh. Okay. Some flowers that I quite like, actually. I really like this one. Except the wobbly ass lines. No idea what that is. Like this one. But, this was made with Poscas, which was kind of hard to do, because Poscas are so thick. But I do like the layering. I've never done the layering with this kind of weird thing I do. These I saw on Pinterest. They're like ornamental, like door framing stuff, and I thought it was really cool. And it kind of looks... Okay, my video clicked out because iPhone storage sucks. Leafy design thing. I really do not remember where I left off. But, yeah. Oh. And then 15 months of disappointment, because that's what this was. I'm so thankful to finally be done with this. That art block was massive. It lasted like a year, basically. But I pushed through. I finished my 7th sketchbook. I'm actually... Where did I put it? I'm lost. I'm doing like a mini 7.5 of just like doodles and collection of like little things. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I did start sketchbook number 8 as well. I'm not pushing myself. I'm not forcing myself to do art. I'm not overloading myself with these 2 sketchbooks. This one is just meant for my gouache and watercolor, because I want to get more into it, and I bought myself a huge gouache thing, and I want to use it so bad, and I love it. For this, I want to use just to like warm myself back up to it, trying to help myself out of this weird hate everything phase. So I want to be better. I want to get better. I want to think better and actually draw, because yeah. But that does call for the end of the video. So I do want to thank you for sticking around and watching this disaster piece of whatever this sketchbook was. I am proud of some of the stuff in here, but I definitely do think there was obviously just a huge phase of not doing anything and hating everything. So let me know what your favorite sketch was or what you think I should draw. Give me ideas in the comments because I do not know. I cannot keep scrolling Pinterest and finding reference photos for like an hour and then not doing anything. And if you're curious what this sketchbook is, it is Dollar Rally? I don't know, you can see it. But that's what the sketchbook is. You can get it at Walmart or whatever. Amazon probably has them. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and have a good one.